Hello, my name is Diana Jarvis from the Young Reporter Scheme, and today I have Lucy O'Brien with me talking about her time working as a young reporter in 2017. Welcome, Lucy, and thank you for agreeing to speak with me. You were one of our finalists and won the interview category, but during the scheme you also competed against a number of other students to win the Metropolitan Police event. Tell me a little bit about that day.
Yeah, I remember actually, it was quite crazy. So I remember getting the email from you saying people in my local area had the opportunity to interview the SIG Cup local police team because they started a safer neighbourhoods initiative.
Yes, that's
Um,
right.
and I think I just remember getting back to you really quickly and expressing my interest. And then luckily I won it. And then from there, the day was just quite crazy. So I got invited um, to the local police station where they showed me around all the different like holding cells, the interview rooms. It was an unreal experience. And then I just got to really just sit down and have an informal chat with the team. And it was honestly the closest I've ever felt to like a working journalist. I was literally sat down in the room with my little notepad talking to these three police
That's good. That's good.
officers. So yeah.
And you enjoyed it, obviously.
Yeah, it was very good. It was intimidating at first, obviously, sitting in front of police officers and questioning them about their techniques and their schemes. But it was really rewarding. They were good. They were great. Yeah, they were lovely.
Oh, well, that's good. So you were studying A levels, I think, when you did the scheme originally. How
Yeah.
did you manage your sort of work, well, what school workload and sort of time with doing the scheme?
Um, I mean, initially it wasn't too bad because I did it in year 12, so my workload was a lot, but it wasn't quite the same as year 13. So doing it in year 12, I think, was helpful for me. But in general, it can seem intimidating at first, but we only had to submit one article a month, and so I would just basically at the beginning of each month start like brainstorming ideas and making sure that I kind of had like a time frame for when I wanted to submit it, so that I wouldn't get caught up with my work or I wouldn't let the articles take priority over my work. So it's just about time management really. It worked quite well.
Yes, I mean, that's good. And did you find it difficult to find article ideas?
um I think initially I did, just because it was the first kind of time that I was introduced to the world of journalism. I was a little bit intimidated, but I think what really helped me was just looking at different online news pages or even things like Twitter, just see what the buzz is about at the moment, local like Facebook pages to see what's going on in the area. And after a while, like, it really did start to inspire me, and I didn't find it too challenging. At one point, I think I had like 3 articles lined up because I just found some like great local stories. So
So, I mean, you managed to make deadlines, obviously, because you got through to the finals. But now you're sort of at your last year of university, I believe. So, what are you studying?
yeah, I'm in my third year of a bachelor's in English and American literature at the University of Kent, which I absolutely love. And I'm actually planning on. I've actually applied to do a master's in magazine journalism, which I'm yet to hear back from. But yeah, so I'm really enjoying uni. I
And
think,
so, journalism is something you sort of want to carry on with.
yeah, definitely. Through uni, I even in my first year, I went to the Student Media Society, and I joined the student newspaper at my uni. I was actually the sub editor for the opinion section in my first year, and then
Oh,
throughout my
excellent.
and then through my second and third years, I've been the opinion editor for the newspaper, um, which is just fantastic. Like, opinion writing is kind of, I've kind of figured out that opinion writing is what I like, and being able to actually, pitch articles and be on the other side rather than receiving it, and actually being able to have some kind of editorial control is really, really fun. And it's definitely like enlightened me as to what kind of career I want to pursue.
So, where does that magazine go out? That's Inquire Media, isn't it? That you
Yeah, it's
work.
called Inquire Media. So unfortunately, because of COVID, we're not printing the print publications. Normally, we would actually print them fortnightly and distribute them around campus. But the online website is still going strong.
Oh, excellent. So, it's a student paper, really. It doesn't go out to the
Yeah.
general public as such.
No, I mean, it's available across campus, so people, and Kent Uni is quite an accessible campus, so people are welcome to pick it up. But it is generally a student newspaper. Yeah.
So, how did you find the Young Reporter helped you? Did it help you sort of, get yourself organised to run this paper or get involved with this paper?
Yeah, definitely. I think I always kind of had inkling that writing was my thing. It was always that thing that I enjoyed and I was good at. So the young reporter scheme, like journalism was kind of on my mind, but I wasn't completely sure. I wasn't, completely aware of the industry. And the scheme really, really opened my eyes for the first time as to what journalism is, what it's about, what it means for the writer. Um, for example, like even just doing that Safer Neighbourhoods interview was at the first time that I was ever really exposed to a real working journalist life. And I loved it so much that it's now been always in the back of my mind that it's something I want to pursue. Even things like creating content, having to meet deadlines, having to conduct interviews are all skills that I still value to this day.
So when you leave university, I mean, sort of your plans are to go onto a paper or a magazine of some kind.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
That's brilliant and a real inspiration to hear how the scheme inspired you to continue in this field of work. Well, I wish you good luck with whatever path you decide to take, and it's been great speaking with you.
No worries. Thank you so much for the interview.
This has been Diana Jarvis from the Young Reporter Scheme speaking with Lucy O'Brien.